Most people don't go broke from one dramatic mistake. They stay broke from small, ordinary habits that feel completely normal, the kind nobody warns you about, because everyone around you does them too. You can earn more this year than you did last year and still end it with nothing to show, because the leak was never your income. It was the quiet habits draining it faster than you could fill it. And the tricky part is that none of them look like a problem in the moment. Each one feels reasonable, even responsible. So here are 7 of them, and the calm fix for each. No shame, no budgeting boot camp, no cutting out coffee forever. Just the small, quiet moves that let an ordinary paycheck finally start to build into something. Before we get into it, if slow, steady, unflashy wealth is the goal you actually want, take a moment and subscribe. This channel is a few calm money breakdowns a week in plain English, with nothing to sell you. Okay, the 7 habits. Habit 1. Paying yourself last. Most people save whatever happens to be left at the end of the month. And the problem is there's almost never anything left. The month always finds a way to spend it. A bill, a treat, a small emergency. And your good intentions come in dead last. Saving was never supposed to be the leftovers. It has to go first. When you flip the order and move money into savings the day you get paid, before any spending starts, you're paying yourself first. The trick is to make it automatic, so it happens whether you remember or not. Even a small transfer, say $50 a paycheck, quietly turns into $1,300 a year without a single act of willpower. The habit keeping you broke isn't spending too much. It's putting your future self last in line every single month. Flip that order, and everything else on this list gets easier. The goal isn't to save more than you can. It's to save first, before the month can spend it for you. Habit 2. Paying for your whole lifestyle in monthly payments. Somewhere along the way, the question quietly changed from how much does it cost to what's the monthly? A car, a phone, a couch, a mattress, even a vacation, all sliced into friendly little payments that each feel harmless on their own. But stack them up, and you're not really buying things anymore. You're renting your life, and the interest is the rent you never stop paying. A $700 car payment isn't just $700 a month. Over a 5-year loan, that's $42,000 of your future income spoken for, before you've bought a single bag of groceries. And that's just one payment among many. When everything you own is a payment, your paycheck is already gone before it arrives. You end up working next month just to pay for the month you already lived. Real ownership feels different. It's quiet, and it never sends a bill. Habit 3. Letting your cash fall asleep. This one is invisible because nothing bad appears to happen. The money just sits there, safe and quiet. But the average savings account in America pays about 0.38%, while accounts that are just as safe and just as federally insured have been paying north of 4%. On $10,000, that's the difference between roughly $38 a year and more than $400. Same money, same safety, more than 10 times the return. For nothing but moving it out of the wrong account. It takes about 10 minutes to open a better one online. Idle cash never feels like a loss. And that is exactly what makes it such an expensive one. If this is landing so far, that's the whole idea here. One plain English money habit at a time, no hype and no fear. Subscribe so the next breakdown finds you, and let's keep going, because the next few are the ones that sneak up on people who are actually doing well. Habit 4. Spending every raise. A raise feels like a reward, so we reward ourselves. A nicer apartment, a bigger car, the upgraded version of everything we already had. It's called lifestyle creep, and it's the reason so many people earn double what they used to and still feel exactly as broke as before. The raise never reaches your savings because your spending quietly rises to swallow it every single time. The fix isn't to live like you're being punished. It's to bank the next raise before you ever feel it. Send half of it straight to savings the month it starts and enjoy the other half with a clear conscience. You still get to feel the reward. You just never miss the money that never touched your lifestyle in the first place. Habit 5. Ignoring the small recurring leaks. It's rarely the big purchases that sink you. It's the tiny ones running quietly on autopilot. the streaming service you forgot you had, the app that renewed itself, the $15 convenience that happens 4 times a week without a second thought. Say all of it adds up to $200 a month of stuff you genuinely wouldn't miss. That's $2,400 a year, gone without a decision. The point isn't to cancel every small joy in your life. It's simply to notice, because a leak you can't see is a leak you can't stop. Once a month, actually read the list of what's charging you. Money you never actually chose to spend is money you're losing by default. Habit 6. Paying only the minimum. Credit card minimum payments are engineered to feel manageable and to keep you paying for as long as humanly possible. On a $5,000 balance at around 22% interest, making only the minimum can take well over a decade to clear. And you'd hand over thousands of dollars in interest on top of the $5,000 you originally spent. The minimum is the lender's plan for your money, not yours. Paying even a little extra each month, aimed at your highest interest balance first, is one of the surest, most reliable wins in all of personal finance. There is no risk and no guessing involved, because every dollar of interest you don't pay is simply a dollar you get to keep. Nothing else in your money life is quite that certain, and the higher your rate, the bigger the quiet win. Habit 7. Waiting until you feel ready to invest. It always seems like the smarter move to wait, until the debt is gone, until you earn a bit more, until you finally understand all of it. But the most valuable ingredient in building real wealth isn't money, it's time. And waiting quietly spends the one thing you can never buy back. Here's a plain illustration, not a promise. Imagine 2 people who each invest $200 a month. One starts at $25, the other waits until $35. At a hypothetical 7% average return, the person who started 10 years earlier can end up with roughly twice as much by retirement. Not because they put in twice the money, but because their money simply had 10 more years to grow on its own. You don't need to be an expert to begin, and you don't need a fortune. You just need to begin, so that time can do the part of the work that you never could. So if you do nothing else this week, start with the quiet ones. Pick the ones that fit your life and leave the rest for later. Automate one transfer into savings for the day you get paid, so you're finally first in line. Move your idle cash into an account that actually pays you something. Pick one subscription you honestly won't miss, and cancel it today. And put a little extra toward your highest interest debt. Not one of these asks you to earn a single dollar more, and none of them take more than an afternoon. They just close the leaks you had quietly stopped noticing. Because here's the calm truth underneath all 7. Staying broke usually isn't about a lack of money. It's about a handful of completely ordinary habits, all pointed the wrong way. Turn even 2 or 3 of them around, and you don't have to get rich overnight. You just stop leaking, and ordinary money, given a little direction, finally starts to build. That is how everyday wealth actually happens. Quietly, and on purpose. If this made the invisible a little easier to see, subscribe and stick around. Next up, we're breaking down the insurance you're quietly overpaying for, and the one policy most people are missing entirely. This is general education, not financial advice, so do your own research and make the call that fits your life. I'll see you in the next one.